Milo the mouse lived in a cozy nook behind the kitchen stove, where he kept a tiny notebook full of recipes he wanted to try someday. At the top of the list was a dream he whispered to himself for weeks: bake a cookie bigger than he was. One quiet morning, when the house was still and the humans hadn't yet started banging pots around, Milo decided it was time. He tugged a crumb of butter across the counter, pushing with his whole body until it plopped into a mixing bowl. Then came the sugar. He scooped it with a bottle cap spoon, followed by a generous shake of chocolate chips that clattered like pebbles. Milo climbed onto a wooden spoon and used it as a lever, leaning his full weight to stir it. The bowl rocked, the dough clumped together, and Milo ended up dusted with flour from whiskers to tail. He didn't mind this was what bakers looked like, he told himself proudly. When the dough was ready, he nudged a flat pan into place and began spreading the mixture out as wide as his paws could manage. It was slow work, and the dough kept sticking to him, but he kept stretching it until it formed a perfect circle, much larger than he was. He stepped back, panting, admiring the giant cookie to be. The oven door, of course, was far too heavy for him. So he waited. The moment a warm draft told him a human had opened it, he darted forward, pushed the pan with all the strength he had, and slid it onto the lowest rack without anyone noticing. He watched through the window as the dough puffed and browned. Each second felt like a whole minute. When the timer rang and the humans wandered off for a moment, Milo seized his chance. He scampered in, tugged the pan out with a rag, and let the cookie cool on the counter. When he finally took a bite, the cookie was everything he hoped: warm, sweet, and full of chocolate. Milo climbed on top of it, sinking slightly into its soft surface, and laughed to himself. He hadn't just baked a cookie bigger than he was. He debaked the biggest cookie his little corner of the world had ever seen. And that, he decided, was worth every grain of sugar he had carried on his back. If you'd like, I can turn this into a picture book style version. A longer chapter or a series of stories about Milo's kitchen adventures.